Mazan Halabi is a native Syrian who has lived in the Twin Cities for more than 30 years. He has many relatives still in Syria, and he is very active in trying to raise money, as are many in the community, to help those who are still in Syria, and including refugees who are hoping to escape that area. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
All right, let me ask you first of all, what was your reaction to President Trump's airstrikes in retaliation for the use of deadly chemical weapons against the Syrian people?
It was very ambivalent. It started with the campaign rhetoric with hate toward Arab and Muslims and refugees and immigrants. And then early on in the administration days, it started with the ban on refugees, and some of our families were stuck at airports and moved off of planes. And then when Assad used a chemical weapon, Syrian people really felt forsaken at that point, that nobody in the world was going to do anything about it. And then we were really surprised when President Trump ordered the strike.
So you were surprised, but do you support what he did? And are people that you've talked to, your relatives, yourself, do you feel that this was a good thing that he did?
I think anytime bombs fall in any place in the world is not a good thing. But in this case, I think we got to a point that there was nothing going to stop Assad from killing our families and our kids. And so that was the only way to do it, to take the chemical weapon off the table and have some leverage in the negotiation.
All right. And in just a minute, I want to get into the history of Syrian people here in Minnesota, because you were telling me about large concentrations of natives from Syria that have been here for decades. But I want to ask you, what is it like having relatives over there, knowing that you're safe here? What is that like?
It's not easy. You feel guilt, obviously, that you're safe, and at any point they may not be. In the past 6 years, imagine if you make a list of 300 people that you love in your life, and every other day you cross a name of somebody. And that's really what it's been like. And you try to do the best in terms of helping, and a lot of the Syrian families and other families have been trying to help to get their families out of the country. But it hasn't been an easy thing for a lot of them. All right.
I know all this furor over Syrian refugees and Syrians coming here. Tell us about the history of Syrians here in Minnesota, because I certainly didn't know about it.
Well, and I didn't know about it when I came to Minnesota, but Syrian and Lebanese have been coming to Minnesota since the 1880s. In Mankato, there used to be a neighborhood called Little Syria between James 4th and 5th Avenue. There are the Syrian Orthodox Church in St. Paul. It's been there for decades, and the Lebanese Church in Northeast has been there for 100 years. So
that's, of course, formerly a part of Syria.
Lebanon was part of Syria.
So tell us about this fundraiser that you have on April 28th. We have a link to a website and also a link to the fundraiser, and we've got some information on our screen. Tell us about that fundraiser, and what are you hoping for? There's the information about it.
Well, the fundraising event is not the first one that we've done in Minnesota. There have been many of them before, and it really shows the face of compassion and generosity of the people of Minnesota. That's the face that we know as immigrant and the refugees into Minnesota. So we've got the event on Friday the 28th at the Goldens Lower Town. There will be multiple speakers, and we'll have 4 bands: Psycholopo, Amouage. We've got Pocket of Resistance that will be in there. But the money that will be raised will go into SAMS, the Syrian American Medical Society. They've done a wonderful job in terms of providing medical care to the Syrian refugees around the world.
All right. Well, listen, we have the links to that fundraiser as well as to an organization here locally that helps if people do want to help. So thank you so much for coming in. We certainly appreciate it. Yeah.